channel. So today I have a super fun video for you guys. I actually cannot believe I've never filmed this on my channel before because I love glitter so much. So if you guys want to know how to apply glitter, what my top glitters are, all my tips, anything about glitter, please keep watching. Okay guys, so I have a whole plate. Look how ratchet this is. I'm literally carrying it on a plate that I used to have mango back in. I haven't even washed it yet. But I collected all of my favourite types of glitter, all from different brands in here. So I'm going to go through them. I'm going to do a few swatches and stuff like that. So let's get started. Okay, first off, can I just say, anyone who doesn't like glitter, what the actual hell? I remember once I went to a festival and some girl was offering to put glitter on people and a girl was like, no, I'm allergic to glitter. Like, allergic to glitter? Are you mad, woman? Are you mad? I love glitter so much. I think it's such an amazing way to spice things up. It looks so pretty, especially at night time. If you've got spotlights on you, your eyes sparkle like mad. And I have to say, every single time I apply glitter, I always get the most amount of compliments. So if you're looking to kind of push your makeup more into like a nighttime type of element and you really got your daytime makeup on, honestly, if you add glitter to it, anything sparkly, the light just catches it so well and it makes your eyes stand out so much more. I'm going to start off with one of my favourite brands of all time. It's from a brand called Nyx Cosmetics. I actually have a whole tray of Nyx Cosmetics glitter. Look how much glitter I have, guys, and this is double stacked. So I've got 2 layers of Nyx Cosmetics glitter right here. This is literally just an old PR package and I just took off the lid. What I like the most about them is that you can buy them in different sizes. So they have size 2, size 3 and size 4. My favourite of all time, I think, is size 4. It's a bit more of that chunky formula. Size 3 is more of the generic kind of glitter size, but I feel like size 4 sparkle even better. I do have some size 2, but I'm not a fan of size 2 because even though it's fine, it's not as shiny. So if you like a bit more of a subtle glitter, maybe try size 2, but I like the big shebang. So I'm all about size 4 or size 3. So I went through all my different types of glitters here and there's so many I could choose from, honestly, but I picked my top favourites that I travel with. So let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh bitch, I picked out 8. Something that I actually found out is that you can actually unscrew these and stack them up. So if you look underneath here, you can actually screw them in on top of each other. So that is really cool. I like to keep them all separately because I do travel quite a lot. If you are a makeup artist, stacking them up I think is really cool. They come in these little pots like this. I think I might have a code for Nyx Cosmetics ages ago. I don't know if it works, but if it does work, I'll leave it down below. You guys can try it out. Yeah, these are the little sets. I think they sent me a email saying that you can buy them in Bloomingdale's now. So it comes with a little glitter base and 2 glitters in here, like super cute. Something that I do actually have to disclaim is I actually don't like the liquid. I just find for me it's just too runny and I feel like it's perfect for anyone that really wants to pack on glitter, but what I find with it, when you put it on the eye, it's not that comfortable. It kind of like, not cracks, but it feels really heavy on the eye, like really glued on. I like swatching with these, or if I had to pack anything on, like on my lips or anything like that, it's great. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with one of my favourite glitters of all time that I actually wear a hell of a lot of times and I love it on holiday especially, and it's a colour called X-Ray. And actually when you first look at this, it doesn't look like anything special at all. It's kind of like a white glitter, but it has a blue base to it. So when you put it on the eye, especially when you do like a dark smoky eye with like a pop of glitter, if I find a photo of me using it, I'm going to insert it here. But I'm going to do a little swatch for you guys so you guys can see the colour. Okay, so this is X-Ray right here. And I'm using the little base that it kind of comes with. So you guys can really see it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It literally reminds me of mermaid scales. I don't know how big this freaking swatch is. When you put it on the inner corners, it shines so brightly. It has like a blue and slightly teal purpley reflex to it. So yeah, that is one of my top shades for sure. And then this is in a size 4. One of the main places that I use glitters is on the inner corners, and this one is one of my top shades. It's called Barbie Shops and it's in the size 3. I wish I got in a size 4. Whenever you see these ones, they kind of look plain because they look like just clear glitter, but on the eyes they reflect in such an amazing way. It has loads of different undertones to it. So size 3 is a bit smaller than size 4. I'm going to show you the difference with Barbie Shops and X-Ray. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it has like a more of a silvery white base to it. But if you look closely, it has loads of different colours in there. It has blue, green, gold, silver. One of the things that I love the most about these kind of clear glitters is that you can put it on top of any type of eyeshadow and it literally just enhances it and just brings a whole metallic-y kind of like duochrome sheen to it. So it has loads of different dimensions to it. Those are the top top 2 that I recommend with a clear base to it. The next one I'm going to show you is a really popular one. It's called Diamond Girl and it's in a size 3. It actually looks more like a size 4 to me because it's quite a chunky glitter, but this is what it looks like. It has more of like a silver tint to it for sure. It has like a silvery kind of white shade. Swatch it right next to each other just so you guys can see the difference with a clear base and an actual kind of colour to it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I need to use this more often. I love this whenever I want anything really sparkly on the inner corners. It just brightens everything up. That is more like the silver kind of finish. It's all starting to look the same now. Anything freaking sparkly, I'm just like Okay, next up I'm going to show you one of my top glitters of all time. I keep saying one of my top glitters because they're all my top glitters, but this is called Sugar and Spice and this is in a size 4. If you love pink, you're going to love this. I feel like I'm wasting so much glitter doing these swatches, but it's alright guys, it's alright. I'm swatching it for you guys, okay? Okay, so I'm going to do this one here. So this one has like a pink undertone to it, but it also has dimension to it. So it also has like pink reflexes in there, gold reflexes. It has green in there as well. That's what I love the most about the Nyx Cosmetics glitter, is that they mix up glitter so it's not just one flat shade. This one has more of a pink undertone to it. Love that one so much. And then I'm quickly going to show you another one that I really like. It's called Oprah. And this is a really nice rose gold one. It's in a size 3. So this one is quite a fine glitter actually. And when you put it on, it has... Oh my god! You love rose gold kind of shades. You will love this so much. Oh my god, this makes me want to put glitter all over my body. That one there is Oprah. So it's a really nice rose gold kind of copper shade. Okay, and now I've just got 2 more I'm going to quickly show you. One is called Champagne Wishes and this is in a size 4. Oh my god, just dropped the glitter. So this one, when you first look at it, it looks quite weird. It's not quite gold, not quite silver. It's kind of like an in-between shade. This one is amazing for New Year's Eve. So when you turn it, it goes more silver. You turn it, sometimes goes more gold. The main reason why I love it is that it has loads of different undertones to it. So yeah, you guys kind of tell that is what I normally go for when a colour is kind of like holographic and it has loads of different colours underneath it. And I don't know if you can see, but this one's more gold, this one's more silver. So that's the difference between Diamond Girl and Champagne Wishes. And then to finish it all off, of course I had to mention Vegas. This one comes in loads of different shades. I think it's one of their best sellers, but I got this in a size 4. And this is what Vegas looks like. You guys can see I like ones that when you turn it, it goes a bit more holographic. The only thing I find about this one is that when it reflects, sometimes it reflects really green. Oh my god, but it looks so sunny on camera though. Oh, so pretty. So that one at the top there is Vegas. I'm going to show you one more, just a little added one in while I'm here. It's called Boogie Wonderland and I used this the other day in a little tutorial and oh my god, it was just so amazing. Look at this shade guys. So this is in a size 4. What I like the most about it is that it actually has really fine chunks as well as big chunks as well. So it has loads of dimension to it. Oh my god. I wish I could do a collab with Nyx Cosmetics. If you guys ever see them, please mention my name to them because I love their glitters so much. I really want to create my own line of glitters with them. Oh my god, look how insane that is. It's like a purple, but it also has loads of different chunks in there. So hopefully by the end of this video, you guys are going to be loving glitter as much as I do. Okay, so that is Nyx Cosmetics. That's my favourite glitter brand. If I recommend one brand of glitter, I could literally just live with Nyx Cosmetics my whole life and I don't need any other glitters, but you know. I am a glitter whore and I'm going to move around a little bit. I am going to quickly mention some liquid glitters. So if you don't feel comfortable with applying loose glitters, it's a bit more messy, then you definitely have to get your hands on these 2 products. One is of course the Magnificent Metals from xThuyLe. This is the shade in Diamond Dust and these are an amazing way to transform your makeup super easily without no hassle, without no glitter glue, anything like that. It's just all in one product. The only thing about these is that they don't come in a lot of shades. Also the glitter in here is not as chunky, so it's a bit more of like a finer glitter. I also really love the heavy metal liners from Urban Decay. This one is called Distortion. I also love Midnight Cowboy, but I don't know where it's gone now. This one is lovely to apply on top of your eyeliner. It's really fine. The only thing about these is that sometimes I find that you have to really swirl it around to really get out the glitter, otherwise it comes out kind of like a clear gel. But that is Distortion right there. You guys see the difference between the chunkier glitter and the finer glitter. Like these just shine so much more. But these are a really nice way to kind of top up your makeup. You can put them in your bag. If you want to go from the office quickly to a bar, you can just add a bit of glitter on and it just makes everything Also going to mention some other brands which I'm not going to swatch, but Nyx Cosmetics, they also have an amazing range of glitter. I don't know if they're coming out to all the stores. I think they might be. I know they're definitely available in MAC Pro. And they just released this one, which I use in quite a lot of Instagram videos, and it's their silver stars. And it's just basically like little silver sequin stars that you kind of stick on, and that's super cute. It also comes in a hot version. They also have their normal glitters. This is just like a generic kind of glitter. When it comes to these generic shades, I feel like you don't need to buy a MAC one because they're quite expensive. I've got another cheaper, affordable option in a second I'm going to show. But ones that are not dupable, and I haven't found anything to compare them with, is from MAC, and it's the Reflex glitters. And these glitters I used to honestly live by. These glitters are so fine. So if you don't want chunky glitters like this, if they kind of irritate your eyes, you will love the Reflex glitters by MAC. They are really, really incredibly fine. They look like this. But when you put it on top of an eyeshadow, you can kind of just sprinkle it on just lightly, and it just creates like a really nice dust. And you don't even have to use a glitter glue with them because they're so fine. They just kind of stick. But if you want to pat them on a bit more, if you use a glitter glue, it even goes on a bit stronger. So that is Reflex Gold. It also comes in Reflex Teal. They have loads of different ones. So definitely check out the Reflex glitters from MAC because they are not dupable. I have tried to find many dupes. And then the more affordable versions are the NYX glitters. These are amazing, guys. This is one of my favorite shades. It's called 06, and it's more of like a silvery type of holographic shade. It also comes in a gold version as well. And then I also love this one, which is 08, and it's more of like a brownish kind of shade. I haven't got this in any other color, so this is like more like a gunmetal brown. Really, really affordable. You pick them up from the NYX stores. And now I'm going to talk about my favorite ways to apply glitter. So you guys know I talk about this all the time in nearly every single tutorial. This is the Dazzle Lock glitter base, and it's from a brand called Smolder Cosmetics. You can get this from Beauty Bay, which I'll link down below. They actually changed the packaging recently, which I'm not a fan of. I preferred the old packaging when it had a more like a doe foot applicator. You could be a bit more precise. I found with this one, it comes in a little pump like this, but normally for this you'd only need a tiny amount, and when it pumps out, like, you can't control it. It just has like a big squirt that comes out. But it's the most amazing glitter adhesive ever. It makes the glitters go on so well, and it doesn't dry up and look like crackly or anything like that. Like these, when I've put them on, I feel like they're quite solid, whereas most of the times whenever I apply glitter, I want it to look like an ombre. I want it to like fade as if like it was an eyeshadow. So I normally pack it in one area and then I kind of disperse it out, whereas I can't do that with the Nyx Cosmetics one because it's so solid. Like you guys can see, they are literally like in the shape that I put them, whereas whenever I put this on, I can pack glitter on top and like kind of fade out really well. Smolder Cosmetics also do glitter as well, which are more generic, just kind of one tone glitter. They have one called Autumn that is amazing. It's very similar to Oprah, so if you like more of like that kind of rosy gold glitter, you'll love Autumn by Smolder. And then another brand, if you can't get hold of this in the US or anything like that, there's another brand called LA Splash, which is quite a similar formula. I do find this formula lasts a bit longer and it's a bit more tacky, but the Teal Midnight Elixir eyeshadow primer water resistant base, so it comes like this. I prefer it when it's more like this kind of formula, where it's a bit more sticky maybe. What I do with both of them is I basically put some on the back of my hand here. I never apply it straight on the eyes. Very rarely I ever do that. And then with a brush or my finger, you guys see it's quite like sticky like this. I'll literally use my finger and then I'll kind of put on wherever I want it to be dispersed, so that this is the way that I get my glitters kind of fade up really nicely. And then I just kind of tap around and it doesn't interfere with the eyeshadow at all, whereas I feel like these kind of bases, because they're so watery, it kind of moves around my eyeshadow. When I put the glitter on top, I can kind of like disperse it, so it's a bit more like a softer kind of glitter, just where I want it to be, rather than a huge block like this, you know. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for with the glitter. And then I'm going to quickly show you some eyeshadow brushes that I use to apply on glitter. I love anything that's fluffy. I don't like anything that's harsh and rigid for glitter, because I always want my glitter to look really nice and dispersed. So one of my favourite ways to apply it is with anything like this. Anything that's quite fluffy and soft. This is a MAC 217, and then this is a MAC 224 that's very, very old. Look how small this is. I actually trimmed it so it's really, really tiny, so that I can put glitter just on the inner corners. When the brush is a bit more fluffy like this, it will disperse it more like psh, rather than a just a circle of glitter, you know. And then I also love this one. This is a 224 Deluxe Crease Brush, and this is from Zoeva. So anything like this, I can kind of just pat it on and then kind of like burst it out. So it looks like a big chunk of glitter in the middle, and then it kind of disperses into like little chunks, so it looks like a nice smooth transition of glitter, you know. Whoa, okay guys, I feel like we are all glittered out. You should definitely be careful when applying glitter. Make sure you remove them properly, because you know they are chunks of plastic basically, so they can interfere with your eyes. If you've got very sensitive eyes, maybe avoid glitter unfortunately, or maybe try more glitters like this that is a bit more controlled. Okay guys, so that's it for all my glitters. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and know about all my top favorite glitters and why I like them, my top shades. I used to use like the cheap kind of craft glitters that you buy from eBay and stuff like that, but they're nowhere near as shiny as these ones. So I hope they helped you guys out with swatches and stuff, because I know buying glitter online is so hard because you can't really see it move and stuff like that. But Nyx Cosmetics, honestly, they are the one guys, the one. So if you guys haven't yet, please make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms. It's just xThuyLe on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Also make sure you subscribe to my page as well, because I upload twice a week, every Wednesdays and Sundays, and I use loads of glitter so you guys can see them in action in tutorials. So anyways guys, that's it from me and this video. Please make sure you subscribe. I'll see you later and enjoy the bloopers guys. Bye. I've got a bird fucking crowing outside, what the hell. So anyways, oh my god, that was so hot! My ass cheeks, my fanny flaps are sweating. I don't want to get rid of these now, guys. What should I do with them? I might take them off my hand and put them on my eyes. The ratchetness. Ratchet!